Well, it's now time for us to look at the the topic for today, which is centered on the power sector privatization, looking at matters arising, and well, the latest seem to be coming from consumers who are agitating that the people that bought into the power sector are not providing them with the meters, and that they are being overbilled. I have here with me Mr. Adeolu Ogunbanjo. He is the President, Consumer Rights Advancement Organization. And of course, I have the regulator himself standing by for us in Abuja, the Chairman, National Electricity Regulatory Commission, Dr. Sam Amadi. But of course, I'll have to start with the gentleman here, the President of the Consumer Rights, to actually tell us what exactly are the issues before we get the Chairman to respond to some of those issues. Good morning, Mr. Ogunbanjo.
Good morning.
All right.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yesterday or 2 days ago, you issued a threat that you would have to stop paying the NEPA bills, you know, if meters are not provided for your members, and if they don't stop the estimated billing. What exactly are the issues? What are your concerns in all of this?
Thank you very much. You and I would know that November 1 last year,
yeah,
I mean, there was privatization in the power sector. And a number of consumers had felt that, look, so many things would improve. But in fact, particularly on the billing system, because we are used to crazy billings and all that from PHCN of then. Now, there we are, exactly 6 days ago, it was 1 year. And crazy billing still persists, and meters are not being supplied. The other aspect is, we now found out that there are meters. And when you go to all these business units and pay points of the DISCOs, the electricity distribution companies, they're always telling you no meter. What of those people who have paid will supply?
So how do you know that there are meters?
Thank you very much. We had come a long way. We have had interactions with the DISCOs. We have also written letters to them.
And they told you they have meters?
Apart from that, we also had to look at, you know, all the meter manufacturers and visited at least 3 of them. And they do have over 2 million meters as I speak that conforms to standards internationally. So I don't know the problem of the DISCOs. Consumers are yearning, you know, for meters, and you're not providing them. And you just have happiness in giving them estimated bills, crazy billings all the time, month after month, up to 1 whole year. We're tired of this. We're saying no meter, no payment of the bill.
Have you tried, as an association or organization, have you tried to talk to the regulator? Have you tried to talk to those that can actually help solve your problem?
Yes, fortunately, the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission held an interactive session in Lagos, Sheraton Hotel in Lagos, October 8th to be precise. Yeah. And the presiding person, one of the commissioners, I think if I remember his name, Mr. Epo or something. Epo.
Okay.
And we in fact told him that, look, meters are compulsory, you need to serve us meters. The regulate, I mean, the DISCOs were also there. And in fact, there was one other organization that said, look, if you don't provide us with meters, there will be unpalatable consequences. Mr. Eyo kept referring to that and saying, look, there won't be any unpalatable consequences, meters will be provided. Here we are still saying the same thing 1 year after.
Okay, let's quickly talk to Dr. Sam Amadi. Well, I don't know if he's actually hearing me. Incidentally, we'll have to be speaking with, to him on phone. Dr. Amadi, I'm sure you heard what Mr. Ogunbanjo said here. They are concerned about this metering. That seemed to be a major issue, and yet these consumers still get estimated billings, and of which is high. What do you have to say about that?
Well, thank you very much, and I hope you're hearing me.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay. First, let me thank Chief Ogunbanjo for his commitment to consumer issues and And he is also helping us, when our job is not to protect the operators, our job is to protect the consumer by ensuring that the operators are able to produce quality service. So when there's a consumer advocacy, it's actually reinforcing and supporting our work. The issue he has laid out are true because the phenomenon of crazy billing is what made the Commission take two actions. One was what we call methodology for estimation. We reckon, and that is a fact, that even if all the meters that we need today are brought in, you still have a time lag before everyone is metered. So within that time lag, it's important that consumers who have no meter are properly metered. Now, the regulation in the sector says that you can be, if you are metered, then they have to estimate you. But the estimation has to be within a period of time, 3 months, by which the distributor had to meter the consumer. But because of the huge gap, at the last time when Lady Bamidele to I set up a committee to look at metering, and I appointed Bamidele to human rights activists. And I went around the country, and they showed us that the metering gap is huge, about 50% or more of consumers are metered. And this is a culmination of over 2 decades of rotten institutional structure. So there is a huge financial commitment to closing the metering gap. But what they disclose, the issue of crazy billing, like I said, is bad because 2 things are happening. There are consumers who have what you call analog meters. That means not prepaid. But the rule is that you should read those meters, actually go and read the meters. So the one component of crazy billing is that those who have meters are not even, the disclosures are not reading the meters. And we have told them they have to read the meters. So the practices, if you read the meter this month, maybe you want it next month. In the next second month, when you come to read, you adjust your earlier estimation. So if, for example, your baseline is 200 naira every week or every month, let's say that's what you consume. I may miss out this month, and perhaps I put it at 250 naira. Now, when I get back the third month and go back and read that meter, I discover that it's actually 180 consumed that month. I readjust the bill. So the discourse are already the proper thing, and that's why we have now announced a series of public hearings in each of the 11 discourses. What we are doing is simple. We are going to come and say, everyone who has paid for meter under the cabinet program and have not metered within 45 days, the discourse would have metered them by then. If not, they'll be sanctioned. Let's say this clear. Consumers are suffering because you can't juggle 2 balls at a time. First, we needed to solve the meter problem, which is to get to privatize, like I said that. You needed to also ensure that those discos are in good footing. We've done the loss adjustment. We are now doing the rebasing of the eligibility requirement, because the argument is that we came to this market expecting 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 megawatts. We got 3,000. We came to this market thinking that the loss level is X, it's now X plus 2. So within these financial constraints, our aggressive metering plan will not be, fully deployed. So we say, okay, hold on. We're going to adjust all this. Now we're doing that. But once we adjust it, we adjust back your commitment to metering so that you will now do more than you ought to do. So the bottom line is, going forward, and that's why we're doing the public hearing. It starts in Abuja here, I think on the 18th or thereabout of this month. That's in Abuja. We'll go to Ikuru. We'll go to all the 11 cities there. And the simple is, all the consumers who have meters, who have paid for meters, come with their paper. Disco, have you supplied? If they have not, each failure will be financially punished. So, bottom line is that there are very serious, severe issues of billing, crazy billing, issues of inadequate rollout of meters, and all these issues flow from the fact that we're just renting the framework. And we can say we've gone far now. This is now time to close down and focus on how the discos do the software of this business, which is customer care, billing. We have a challenge with gas, we've challenged the transmission, we are fixing those challenges, we've challenged with adding up the figures. But there are some things we can now shift our attention to, which is what we're doing now, to say, fine, how about those things we can do? Billing, metering, rollout meters. We don't expect that to close that, we close all the metering gaps in a few months, no, you can't do that because even the meters are here, you can't do that. And secondly, finally, rather, the issue about meters being available, it is true that some meter companies we have certified some Nigerian meter manufacturers. So the question may not necessarily be that there are no meters. Two questions may arise. One is the question of certification. Most of the meter manufacturers are certified. That means we've gone through the SUN review, we've seen through their process, all their meters are functional and okay and could, reduce losses. Second issue then is procurement process. Now, we had gone with DPE to set up a procurement process under the old company, which is the one that the consumers pay for and waiting for 45 days in the meter. But when they came, they said they saw fraud in the system, the owners were there, and we gave them some time to reorganize their house. And right now, the discos have sent us their own meter plan. And we said, fine, you've put your house in order, you should now go ahead and implement two things. One, either you implement your own meter, which means prepay, not because not have to